It's a weekend night. The kids have gone to bed early, and you need something to give you that extra as you deal with the chronic illness. When you add Damiana to your herbs, Damiana to your cannabis, oh shit, that's like adding ginseng to something for me. I get all types of extra energy down there. I can go for all types of extra 30 minutes. Yeah, Damiana is my shit. 1,000 thank yous to social workers, because every day y'all make the hardest decisions I could ever consider in my goddamn life. The things y'all have to put up with, the things and stories that you are so aware of that you get on a regular basis, the emotional pulls and tugs. Jesus. Social workers, for everything you do, for all the lives you save, for the kids that speak to you, for the parents that are not in jail because of you, for the parents that are in jail because of you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Y'all do not get enough credit. Thank you, because your job is something I would never want to do. 1,000 thank yous. Enjoy yourselves, social workers. Swinging and banging on the ones and twos. Allow me to reintroduce myself to you. I'm Kendrick Avant, your professor of gratitude journaling, because all I'm doing is sliding in with these stories to help you see, write, recognize all the good things in front of you. That's how you get past the abandonment. That's how you stop tripping on your chronic illness. That's how you overcome the imposter syndrome, by writing down the why stories. My intention today, self-care. It's all about me this Saturday, man. It is supposed to be self-care Saturdays, slow down Sundays, magic Mondays, hump day Wednesday, throwback Thursday, fly Friday. Saturday is supposed to be self-care anyway. So my intention today will be all about me. That means I'm going to go at my own pace. I'm not rushed for anybody. My wife is back. I've celebrated her. My daughter's soccer is over with. I've celebrated her. The kids are out of school. I've celebrated. Saturday, I ain't doing shit but me. Me. That means if I want to get up early, I'm going to get up early. And if I want to stay in late, I'm going to stay in late. But it's all about me on Saturday. The call to action this Saturday, going along with the intention of self-care, I'm avoiding the computer screens. That means I should not be doing any type of keyboard typing and mouse moving. No. Of course I'm gonna play on the phone because social media is not my shit, dog. Like I gotta admit, this is how I relax. But no computer work, no long essays and everything, none of that shit. No, nothing but self-care. So my call to action is just to skip the computer, lab work, any of that type of shit. My king's care. I want to go sit outside today. I want to go sit outside and get some sunlight. That would go with the self-care. That would be good for the wellness type tips. Would be to sit outside anyway. And since it's all about self-care, at some point I'm going to mosey my ass outside. I'm going to ask the wife to help me get out there and go and sit out there and just chill. Got to, man. I got to get some sunlight on myself. King's news. Dude, so what I wrote, I can't even tell you all about because of what we watched last night. This documentary on Peacock, Sins of the Amish. Dude, homie, Doug, King, Queen, sisters. Everybody knows who the Amish are. The people with the, you see them clickety-clack and they riding horse and buggies and shit like that. No electricity, old school, they dress up with all that long gear, headdresses and all type of shit. Usually you see colonizers out there dressed up. They came here way back in the 1600s. Sins of the Amish is about the abuse that goes on in those communities. It opens up with the stat that on a good day, girls are 1 in 6 to be raped by the dudes right there at the little Amish community. 15, 20 families, and it happens over and over again. Brothers, uncles, fathers, the bishops. Oh, it is awful, man. It is awful how these girls, and they report things to their mom, they report things to teachers, the little school shit goes on, but it's just out there in the Amish community, it's not seen as rape. That's mind-blowing. The Amish community believes that the discipline of your child, God tells you to discipline your child should be able to sit quietly in church without crying for hours at a time by the age of 3 months, dog.
Child abuse.
Dog. They are spanking and hitting kids at the age of 3 months. Some of them are waiting until 6 months because they're more progressive. 6 months old and you popping and hitting kids for crying? Man, at their schools, the girls are afraid to go to bathrooms, outhouses, because that's the most common place that they're raped. This is Sins of the Amish I remember a couple of years ago, there was that on Netflix. It had the little Spanish kid, I think he was in California, and the abuse he went through before he finally was beaten to death, that shit had me crying. This right here was, and I told y'all about Dr. Death, and I told y'all about the sins of the father. With the sins of the Amish is the worst shit that you could see. Like, you want to turn it off in the first 30 or 40 minutes. It's that bad. And you end up, man, that shit is, fuck the Amish, dog. I'm not bullshitting. Dr. Death can go, I'll tell my wife, they need to lock all them cats up and let Dr. Death do his practice surgeries on their ass right there in prison. Fuck it. Just do it like that. Oh, wow. That shit is Sins of the Amish. It is on Peacock. It's terrible shit, dog. Terrible shit. Goal today. It's Saturday. So I got a few things going on. My goal today on a Saturday is to actually, I gotta use my phone because I can't be on the computer. I gotta look up these tourism specials and how to get to Peru, because I want to kick off on Clubhouse these Wednesday wellness and wisdom talks about people with chronic illness going to Peru and trying out ayahuasca. And since I have my license, my certified tour shit, I am a certified travel agent. I need to have some things lined up, some options lined up for how to get to Peru. Prices, starting range, something. So that's my goal today, is to get that shit set up. Shout out to you, Tyler. I'm on it, dog. Back with these Queen's thoughts. Ladies, kings, here we go, some shit for y'all to think about. In the forest, all forms of life support one another. The soil provides nutrients for the plants and trees, which provide shade, oxygen, and food for the animals. Even the animals provide important nutrients and help control overgrowth. Everything works in a precious equilibrium. Nature intuitively knows what it needs to thrive, just as your intuition knows what you need. Spend some time in silence this morning to tap into your inner wisdom. Everything you need is within your grasp. Create space for the answers to be revealed. Here goes the question. What do you need in order to be supported and to be able to support others in return? For me, myself, it is affirmations and conversations. Real talk, dog. I need affirmations and conversations to feel supported. It's the reason why I like Clubhouse so much. There's only a couple of rooms I even bounce and go to, and I go to those rooms not because they're giving you a bunch of that bullshit positivity, like no matter what you're going through, you can do it. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I go to these rooms because I know that when I open up and I'm telling them about hardships and shit I'm going through, then they recognize, well, damn, dog, you are here today. What is your plan for going forward? Shit, how did you get past the last time? How did you make it to this point? Those type of affirmations and conversations, the conversations are opening, they make me feel good. And then those affirmations, man, like they fill you up. And I'm in these rooms and it's not that fake shit where they're telling you no matter what happens, you're gonna live, you're gonna get through it, and no shit like that. No, man. I like these rooms and conversations because the affirmations are about what you have done, what is possible, comparing you and your growth and everything that you do to others. Like that type of shit is like cool. Like I really, 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 really dig that. It's the reason why I end up saying the word like so much, man, because I get stuck in my thoughts and in my emotions trying to figure things out. That's the affirmations and conversations I rock with. I get it the best on Clubhouse. I'm getting it more and more from like the people around me because I'm actually sending out these messages and I'm actually saying things to them. And of course, nobody can respond back and give you a conversation. Nobody can even give you the affirmation if you yourself, you with the chronic illness, you with the disability, you with the limited physical whatevers and mentals and everything, you don't open up to those around you and the people that you have available, whether it's social media or anything, then you're not going to get that energy back. You got to tell people at some point. You got to find your group and rock for somebody. You got to get with a tribe. That's it, man. Affirmations and conversations. That's how I get from one point to the other. That's what I'm doing. Get these gratitudes going. Okay, gratitudes. Number one. Thank goodness I ain't got to get up early for any type of soccer. Told y'all earlier, man, self-care soccer. My first thing I'm grateful for, man, my daughter's soccer shit is over with. And that's the reason why I ain't got to rush and go anywhere. Usually her soccer games are around 9, 10 o'clock. That interrupts a few things. Now that that's over with, self-care, I ain't got to do shit. Like, I don't have to get up and be showered and dressed and ready to get in the wheelchair. None of that, man. I ain't got to be transported a goddamn me spot. Shout out to that number one. Gratitude number two. I am grateful. I do not need to have that pillow near as much. I don't need the pillow near as much as I need to. Whenever the wife is gone, I lay my pillow on my chest because that helps me settle down and stay still in bed just a little bit longer. Yo, man, I need to get one of those big thermal like blankets, the weighted blankets. My son bought me one a couple years ago. I use that under my wheelchair. But I'm grateful that when my wife is back, it's now Saturday. She's been back for a couple of days. I don't have to use that pillow on my chest anymore. It's cool, but yeah, man, it's a whole lot better having a live person on your chest. Gratitude number three. Grateful I found my outlet, my little my outlet protector. I didn't know I had lost it. I didn't know it wasn't gone. I didn't know it wasn't there anymore. But now that we have it and we're back over there and got that plugged in, that opens up stuff for the wife to make the CBD stuff, to do all the tinctures and everything, because now we have enough outlets over there for my lamp, her equipment, the charger for my herbal pen. That shit was tough, dog. It was always having to unplug one thing or the other. You got the outlet over there, popping, rolling, and shaking. That makes a whole lot of shit more efficient. Whole lot more efficient. I got space in my specific corner for yoga. I can create tinctures, all the good stuff. Lights, everything, man. So, boom. Y'all be pretty. Stay grateful. I salute you. I'm out. Thinking better, being better starts with you getting a gratitude journal and following me every day on this journey. It all starts with you.